Hi everyone, Tuesday the 15th of July, I'm at the allotment, so I'm going to quickly show you around, show you some bits. Happy birthday to my beautiful wife, Vicky. Happy 34th birthday, Vicky. Vicky's a bit younger than me, she's 12 years younger than me actually, keeps me on my toes. But enough of that, I'll show you around. Okay then guys, sweet corn. Now then, anyone tell me what happens now? Okay, so they're starting doing this colour, so all tips, all advice on that welcome. Some of these haven't even opened properly yet. Obviously I've been, like I showed you last time, tapping them. The coloured greens, I've uncovered them for you to have a look. I haven't done anything with them yet, but I'm going to start using them this week because I think they're big enough now. And to be honest with you, I'll probably keep using other stuff before this because this stuff will go through winter. So that's the plan. The cover's been on. I pulled the cover off and there was a bloody white cabbage moth in it. So it must have laid a couple of eggs. I don't know how the hell it's got in. It was like Fort Knox. No way in and no way out, but they have. Gherkin. Again, I've been picking these and eating them. A little bit too big, that one, so that'll have to come off. Because they do get very bitter. But yeah, so any advice on the corn, greatly appreciated. See all those there. Right, I'm going to start and I'm going to take you down to the bottom and finish at the bottom of the allotment today. So we'll start up this way. Tomatillo is flying up now, thanks to Harold, the old wood turner guy, for his advice on the frame. I've done it the other way around, Harold. Look. I've made it wider at the end, narrower at the top. Oh, and next year I'll know. Chilies, shooting up, absolutely flying. None of them are red yet, but there is chilies on every single plant, and I mean every single one. And there must be 18 plants up there. Okay, and I've got all these here as well. These have gone huge. I'm going to put a frame around them, like I did on the broad beans, just like a couple of canes and a bit of wire, a bit of string. Peppers, again, doing very well, shooting up. I've got peppers everywhere now. Ooh, let me hand out the way. There you go. I've got stacks of peppers on. Just absolutely tons and tons and tons of peppers. So I'm doing okay. Aubergines are doing okay. I've not got anything on yet, but I keep tickling the flowers. You know, that one looks like it's gone. It looks like it's fired because it's not rotted off and gone back. Because when they don't fire, if you see that one there, if I can just, you see that? Oh God, dodgy. See that? It just gets all. So we'll see. And I think that one's fired as well, because they start closing up. This one is dying. I think I've overwatered it, because I believe you can overwater aubergines. So I'm not expecting much of that. If anything, it might have to come up. I've had to cut the tops off the cucumbers. I've had to cut all the tops off them because they were just right up. They were all collapsing back on themselves. There was that many on. So I've decided now to let the side shoots come off, and I'm going to pin these up somewhere, and I'm going to see if I can get a few more of them just to prolong the season. Because if you see, there's some on these side shoots now. So that's what I've been advised to do. Cucumber wise, still got some big ones on, huge. Well, look at bloody this here. You don't even know where to start. I can't even begin to count how many's there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at the size of that one there. Look at that. 5. I think there's about 6. 6 with that little one there. 6 in that bunch there. You know, there's loads on. Okay, that's the greenhouse. Garlic. I've lifted these out just so I can get in the greenhouse and show you. It's all drying off now. starting to rustle a bit. I've been having a few conversations with people about this. This Solent white garlic for me is made for this country. I started these in cells in the greenhouse in January, right at the beginning of January. The first things are sown and planted them out in March. And what a harvest. Got all these in the shed as well. I've not got much room in here. Again, you know, they're all drying now. Doing really well. So I would advise anybody to use Solent White. Solent White was created on the Isle of Wight, for the people over the pond who don't know this. There's a place in England called the Isle of Wight. It's right down south off the south coast, and they've got a great growing climate. And it's called the Garlic Farm. If you Google the Garlic Farm, and it tells you all about this Solent White, and the way you spell white is W-I-G-H-T, because that's the name of the island. Okay, moving on. All shallots. I've cut all the tops off them, letting them dry now. They're rustling nicely now. Them again, look at the size of that for a shallot. So they're doing really well. We're still using these until the onions are ready, and then they will be pickled. Okay. Right, broad beans are up, all of them. These have had chocolate spot on them, and if you can see that some of them have got it on, but it doesn't actually affect the beans inside. So I have got a lot of podding to do tomorrow. I'm not doing it today because it's my wife's birthday. I'll do it tomorrow night. But just to show you the actual pea trusses, I don't know what the bloody word is. I mean, look at this. And that is on all of it. Absolutely covered in it. You see all that? So they had to come up. But, you know, he won't do the peas any harm, the beans. Right, I've uncovered my cabbage bed. This is the Romanov summer cabbages, the red ones. These went in very late, if you remember, but I think this is probably the first time you've seen them since I planted them. I have myself, because I've just left the cover on, but there was loads of weeds. And again, there was a white cabbage moth in there. I don't know how the hell it got in, because I had that net on and all these bricks weighing it down. But they did, as they do. Okay, Nero di Toscana, Tuscan kale. Right, this video's gone over 8 minutes now, so I can't upload this in HD. I was talking to Dan about this the other day. He thought he had glaucoma. When I record on my phone, if it goes over 8 minutes, it won't upload in HD for some reason, because I only upload it off my phone. So I do apologise that you can, when I do these long ones, it's only in standard vision. I don't know what the word is, but that's what it is. Okay, I've got a bit of mildew on my courgettes, but they're still flying out. You know, beetroot, still doing great guns, absolute great guns. There's some big ones now, but we're using them all the time. Leeks, I've got a tiny little bit of rust on my leeks, so again I'm not expecting great things because of the weather we've had in the UK. Hot, damp, it's been raining a lot, but it's been nice and warm. There's a lot of rust and mildew going around, and this is what my onions have got. I come on the other day and it looked like they'd been at the side of a diesel exhaust. It had this black dust literally all over it, and it's just started killing everything back. So Peter, one of the guys on the site, told me to bend them all over, leave them for a week, and then pull them. And I'm going to cut the tops off like I did with my shallots. But you know, it's a fantastic harvest. I did pull one the other day because I wanted to test it. I don't know which one it was. I don't just want to be pulling them all up willy-nilly. No, I'm not going to bloody find it. I didn't think I would. Right, well, anyway, you'll have to trust me on this. They're really, really good. You know, size comparison to my hand. I don't know how I'm gonna. Oh, some fingers all over there. You see, so they are good. So I'm not worrying about them.